Welcome back to Spend Too Much Diecast. What is going on, crew? Welcome back to the channel. To all my returning crew members, if you are new here, welcome to Spend Too Much Diecast, where we do different types of diecast unboxings, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Jada, Fast and the Furious, Fan Home, all that good stuff here on the channel. All right, guys, I said that I've been wanting to put this video out for a while, so here it is. This is what we're gonna do. So basically, in this video, we are gonna be explaining some of the variations on Jada only, the Jada Fast and the Furious cars. So there's really only a select few, and most of them are just deco related. So I guess we'll go ahead and go through this video. I do want to say though, if you are new here to the channel and you are liking these videos, go ahead and join the crew. All you need to do is go down below, hit the subscribe button, and also give this video a thumbs up, give us a bell notification, all that good stuff. That does help the channel on the YouTube algorithm, and it helps us grow this channel. Also, if you have friends, family that like to collect Jada Fast and the Furious, definitely share this video. We do a lot of Jada videos on here for Fast and the Furious. I do have a lot of information on them, so definitely go do that. Help us grow the channel, help us get more crew members. And then also down below in the links are all of our social medias. On our Facebook page, we have a picture album of every single Fast and Furious car that we have unboxed, with the item numbers, the box item numbers, all that good stuff. So if you want to see more of that, definitely check out some of our social media. All right, so I think we're going to start with the smaller stuff first, and then we'll go to some of the bigger ones. So basically, I think I have all the variations that I'm aware of out here. I will say that one of the only variations that I do not collect are the license plates. And you'll see that throughout the video, but sometimes Jada does replace the license plate stickers. See, now both of these are the same. So there is a license plate variation on just about most of these cars. I do not collect that. That would be way too hard to keep track of. The other variation that I do not collect are the boxes. I am not a box collector. I am not a box collector, but if you are a box collector and you like a certain casting, I do want to let you know that Jada does make between 4, maybe even 5 different box styles now, starting with the original OG, and then it kind of moved up to, like, there's a black one, a blue one, a red one, stuff like that. So there are box variations. I don't know all of them offhand. The vehicles inside are about the same, except for the couple that I have here, but that is what it is. Also, if you guys do know of any other variations that I'm not aware of, please let me know. I like to collect certain ones, and if there are some out there that I don't know about, I would love to hear from you guys. So we're going way back in the day. This was the first, it wasn't even a variation. Well, you could either consider it a variation or a error, but when they first released the silver car, they released it with these black 5 spokes. These were the wheels that were on the dark blue GTR. So if you were able to find this in box with these wheels, that is an error. They later released it with the correct wheels, which are supposed to be these. So I suppose if you really want to, you could buy this version and then buy the blue version and then do a wheel swap. But if you are able to find this one in the box, that was a wheel error or variation, if you're going to consider it. Very limited release on these. And yes, I did have the box. I did find it in the box, but we did do the unboxing on it, so that's why it is now loose. There is a video on YouTube that I did put up about doing this unboxing, so you can kind of see what it would look like there, what type of box and all that stuff. But that is a wheel variation that came, only wheel variation that I know of, and that was on the 1/32nd of the 2009 GTR. Item numbers are all the same, everything like that. They just put the wrong wheels on the wrong color for a little while, and then they stopped it. All right, and then I did have somebody comment on well, actually I commented on somebody's post on this that I saw on Facebook. They're asking if this was a real car because it's got like a dirt to it, and yes, it is. So this is what was released in the regular version. This is a 132nd. They also did release it in a 124th, but here we're talking about the 132nd, and yes, they did make a 2-pack that had the cars dirty. So this was actually from Jada. If you did find these, it only came in a 2-pack. It came with a dirty version and then a regular version, I think of like the Charger or something like that. But this is the first dirty version. And then this is the clean version. So if you want to get, I wouldn't consider this as a variation. It's just 2 different cars. But I mean, if you want to collect the whole set, you would need that. And these were for 132nd only. They never did the dirty version in 124th. And then this was the other version. Unfortunately, we never opened the clean version of this one, but they did have the dirty version of the off-road Camaro. Again, it was found in a 2-pack. So if you want to add those to your collection, there is the item number on that one, 132nd scale. I guess I'll give you the item numbers on these. I don't know if you're going to find it by the item numbers or what, but you can see there are 2 different item numbers because of that. And did we get, yeah. All right, so that's the biggest known variations out there. Now we're going to start going into these. There is not much variation on these except for deco, which you'll see here coming up. So we'll start with the GTR R34s, and basically the only variation on this is going to be right here. I know it's not a big deal. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm not going to collect it because of that. But if you do like variations, this is what you got. Logos here, logos here. Do you see a difference? These are pointed that way, and these are pointed this way. So they did change the logos for these. I don't remember which one came first and which one came second. I think this was the first release and this was the second release, but don't quote me on it. I do not remember offhand. Also, I do believe that they changed the GTR logo on the front. As you can see, one is actually like into the grill and the other one is more of a sticker. I don't really consider that a variation. They went from printing it on the grill to just putting a sticker on it. And then this is what I'll show you about the license plate. Again, I do not collect them because of license plate variations, but they are out there. See, that one says Fast and Furious, and that one says Jada Toys Fast and Furious in a different set. So that is basically a variation that I don't collect. But if you do like a Tampo variation, you do have it on both the 124th, which are down here, and then you also do have it on the 132nd. So you can see this one angles one way and this one angles another way. And do these have, yep. Oh, and then here we go. Here is a license plate variation. So this one says Fast and Furious, and this one says Too Fast, Too Furious. So if you like to collect license plate variations, it's going to be harder to get because you can't see the back end sometimes in the boxes. So there is the 2 variations on that one. Other than that, paint jobs are always about the same. You might have a little bit difference in the paint job just because of how cars get painted throughout the years. But unless it's like a crazy difference, I don't know about those as well. So we'll go ahead, we'll put those off to the side. Then we'll take a look at the Eclipse, and then we'll go into the Supra. So again, the Eclipse is a very small difference, and it's one thing in the deco, and right there, compared to right there. So I don't know if they lost a licensing or what, but the old original Eclipses had Greddy on the rocker panel for a logo, and then the newer ones got released without it. So I don't know if it was to do with a licensing thing or what, but if you have the old one, it'll have the Greddy logo. The newer ones do not. That is the only one that I know of. There it is again in the back. There's Greddy on the back with that license plate, and then they updated it, removing that. And of course, this one has a different license plate as well. And then again, it'll be on the driver's side as well. And then of course, they had to readjust those, so it took up a little more space. But that is the only one that I am aware of on these. Everything else is the same. Interior stayed the same, all that good stuff. Like I said, it is a very small variation, but if you guys like to collect that style, that is what it is. So they did that both on the 124th, with which we just saw, and then they also have it on the 132nd. There it is. There it is missing. There it is missing. There it is there. We do have a different updated license plate. Old one said Fast and Furious. The new one says The Fast and Furious. Oh, and then we also have that. So we went from the original had a chrome exhaust. The new one, it is gray. Consider that a variation. I would not buy it just because of that. But then again, I did buy it because of the logo. So let me know your thoughts on this, guys. All right, and then here we are on to the last one. This is the Supra. I do want to say that this video right here of these 3 car unboxings is one of the top viewed videos on my channel. It still is the top viewed video. We did this thing almost 6 years ago, so I do appreciate everybody watching this. Only variation that I'm aware of, again, I'm not going to get too close. I'm going to try to leave them stacked. Greddy, Greddy, Greddy. I hope I'm saying that right. Also on the back, on the back, on the back. And then of course the passenger side has it as well. There is a new 1/18 scale. I just do not have it with me, but it came with the car and the figure, and then the underglow light. That is the new style, and I'm sure you can already see it is missing. It's missing from the side, and it's missing from the back. Otherwise, license plate stayed the same. Looks like all the graphics stayed the same. Like I said, there is the 124th with the character is the new style, so it is missing the logo. So if you do want to get the original 1/18 scale with no character, it just came with the car, that is that. So basically, guys, that's the video. It was about 20 minutes long, just kind of explaining some of the variations. I did want to do this because I did have some people asking about variations. Otherwise, there's nothing that I am aware of. If you guys know of something that I might have missed, minus the little things that I said, license plate, boxes, stuff like that, please let me know in the comments. So hopefully this will help you guys out as collectors. If you are just a 1/24th collector, or if you're a both scale collector, or if you're an all scale collector like me, this one is pretty knowledgeable. So like I said, I do have just about the full collection for Fast and Furious. But there it is. There's the video, guys. Again, thank you for watching. I do appreciate everybody out there. We'll continue to keep putting awesome videos up for you guys. So thank you for watching another video here at Spend Too Much Diecast. Everybody have a great day and stay safe. See you on the next one. Bye.